A symbol that a lot of people like to trade is going to be the Dow, which a lot of people also known as the US 30 or as the Dow 30. So how one can pull this up to look for trades using the Dow index as a futures contract is to load up your charting platform. And when going to a new chart, we type in Dow. And what I like to do to help isolate a lot of the phrases is I'll click future and look for where it says the Dow futures and then E-mini Dow futures. We also have that and the micro contract here. So I'm going to select the first one here. And I want you to notice the ticker symbol, which is YM. That is the ticker symbol for the Dow Jones 30 contract for futures. I'm going to load a 5-minute time frame, click OK. And once this loads, I want you to first notice that when it's moving, it's not moving with decimals. With a lot of futures contracts, we normally see decimal movement. This is moving in whole numbers. And that's because that is the minimum increment. Each one of those movements is actually going to be a whole number and not a decimal for the Dow. So how do you know this? How do you figure this out? Well, what I like to do is go to the primary source and I'll go to my broker. And when I go here, I'll go to pricing, scroll down to where it says view margins by market. And what I'm going to do is under enter contract to search, type in Dow, click search. And then on the screen, I'm going to have a couple options. So I want to start here with the ticker symbol YM, which is that E-mini Dow. And we can see the exchange. It's on the CBOT. It's an E-mini index. Here's my margin rate for day trading hours, as well as my margin rate if I do want to carry a contract past trading hours. So I'm going to click this descriptor here. And on this page, it's going to tell me what I need to know. Here's the months that we could look for contracts with. And if I click the question marks, it can define it. And we can see we have HMUZ, which is March, June, September, and December. So if I'm looking to trade a Dow February contract, I can't do that. The next one is going to be the March. So that's going to be what I'm going to be looking for, the Dow, and then on this example, the March contract. So this is where we can find out the months and the definition codes for the months. And then under that specification, we can see that it moves every single whole value. One is the minimum increment. So if it moves from 38000 to 38001, that equals 1 tick of movement. And each time it does move, it's going to be valued at $5 a tick. Here's the trading hours, and these are in Central Standard Time. Here's going to be the fees, and keep in mind they're each way. So a trade, you have an enter trade and an exit trade. So you take this and multiply it by 2 to get an idea for how much the fees would be. And then here's the margin requirement to hold a trade, either day trading hours, or if you're looking to hold it, multiple trading sessions. Now, let's say you love the research. Everything looks beautiful. It's great, but you can't afford it. So let's type in Dow again. And let's see if there's another option to trade a Dow futures contract. And right here we see Micro E-mini Dow. So let's click this. We have the ticker symbol MYM, Micro YM. And we can see under here that it's got the same months. Each whole value of movement is going to equal 1 tick. And every time it does move 1 tick, it equals 50 cents. Here's our trading hours. Here's the fees required from the broker. And then here's the margin rate for day trading hours, as well as if you're looking to carry a trade, multiple trading sessions. So let's say that one makes a little bit more sense for us, and we would like to trade on the micro. If we would like to do that, we can click up here in the search box, type in MYM, which is the ticker symbol. We could see right there, here's a futures contract for the Micro E-mini Dow. Double click it, and now we have a Micro Dow E-mini contract that we can trade off of. This is the March 2024 contract. And as we see, here's the movements for the chart.